Hey interwebs, JackitK here, and now that I'm back, I want to give you all an update on my plans going forward. I was hoping I'd be able to jump into my next project a little bit sooner, but I did spend my vacation while on vacation and didn't really have any time to edit. Plus, I got, in the best case scenario, PAX coming up in a month or so I think it'd be for the best to take at least this month as more of a chill month and focus on catching up on backlogs of things. So it's not like I'm going to be completely off videos again, but I think for a little while I'm going to be focusing on all the projects that I have video files for, but still need to edit and render. So good news for those of you who are fans of Pokemon Go, a good chunk of the majority of that content is going to be old Pokemon Go vlogs. Besides, I did a little bit of Pokemon Go recording while I was out, so I have that to edit and share with you all that I'm looking forward to. And I figure I might as well take advantage of that opportunity to catch up on some old things that's just been sitting around my hard drive. That way I can finally delete the stuff, clear enough space on my computer so I can start my next couple projects without any guilt. It works in multiple senses, so I think it's the best way to approach it. That's not to say that I'm going to be completely focused on Pokemon Go content, but at the moment, the only two other things I can think of that I'll still be doing is FE Hero draws, only because there's enough free draws that happen with that game on a weekly basis that it'd just be a shame to ignore the opportunity to just record and stream. And the other thing that's coming to mind at the moment is catching up on JackitK Mute videos. Specifically with the Pikmin series. I know I haven't released day 7/8, I believe. So I'll probably do that sometime this week. And I finished rendering days 9/10 not too long ago. And I'm currently rendering days 11/12. So all those will be going up on JackitK Mutes this month. Be caught up on that. I'm thinking of trying to incorporate some of that content over to the main channel, only because I'm already making it. Especially during a time like this where my content may end up being more Pokemon Go focused, just because that's where so much of my to be finished backlog is sitting at. So I'm considering doing a super cut of my entire Pikmin playthrough. Pretty much taking the days from the JackitK Mute videos, combining them all together into one large video, and then uploading it here on the main. If you guys got feedback on that, feel free to let me know, because that's a big maybe at the moment. It'll be nice to focus on editing the Pokemon Go vlogs for a little bit anyways. I did do some filming while I was out on vacation the past week. Had a really good Pokemon Go time there, so that'll be a fun video to put together. And it'll be super nice to get some of these really old VOD recordings from 2017, or I don't know if I have them that old. I think definitely 2018 stuff, maybe the very end of 2017 even. Oh man, I gotta double check it because it'd be nuts if that was the case. Either way, they're really old, so I really just want to get them out there, because otherwise they're just taking up space and rotting things away. And while I'm on the Pokemon Go fix for March, maybe I'll start building up a backlog of podcast recordings too. I'm so excited because I never thought I'd actually be able to say that. Because if you're not so sure about the way I do podcasting, I usually talk about current events. And current events get dated very quickly, especially in Pokemon Go. But as I think I mentioned on the last podcast, I do got an idea how to do it. Essentially, I'm going to just take topics. Majority of them are going to be reviews I have of previous community days and events, and just focus the podcast around them. May have a few more general topics like maybe Pokemon Go related top 10s or wish lists of features I want to see in the game in the future. Just stuff like that. Best example I can think of, the most solid thing I know I'm gonna do eventually, is pretty much a compare and contrast between the first research day we got, which was the Feedbass research day, and the recent Clamperl research day we got. Originally it was going to be just a Feedbass research day review, but Clamperl day was pretty similar, and it really seemed like they took feedback and criticism they got from the previous research day and implemented to make Clamperl day so much better. Spoiler alert. But I could probably go more in depth on that in particular, so stay tuned for that. I'll try to include a link to SoundCloud and iTunes and Google Play if you're interested in all sorts of things, because I haven't actually, I may have occasionally linked them in the video description, but I never actually said that I've done a podcast on YouTube, have I? Or that I have separate pages besides YouTube for said podcasts. But those links will be around, if not in this video, then on my social media and that. So let's move onwards. So I know all that will definitely take up all my editing time in March. Maybe even a little bit into April, because I'm also trying to ease myself back into things outside the internet too. But I'll be sure to keep you all updated on social media as things flex around. Eventually though, when I get back into the swing of things, I do have a couple ideas for my next playthrough in mind. I'm not going to be the idiot like I was in Pikmin and actually confirm anything, because I alluded way too much into some sort of revival of Yellow versus Leaf Green, but I've made no progress on that, so I am not going to promise anything anytime soon. It'd probably be for the best if I just do another simpler playthrough. Like, Pikmin was supposed to be the simple playthrough to ease me into the more major project, and then Pikmin kind of turned more into a major project, which I don't regret because it's probably the most fun I've had with editing in recent memory. But point being, I'm not quite ready for a project that big yet. It'll probably be another first through of something I've been looking forward to trying, or a revisit of an old game. Now, as much as I want to hint and tease the ideas I have in my head floating around even more, I should probably avoid doing so to avoid another incident like I had with all the looting I did in the Pikmin playthrough. I swear. For some reason, despite how much I like Pokemon supposedly, and how much Gen 1 Pokemon has been an impact in my life, any games that involve Gen 1 Pokemon on my channel have the worst luck when it comes to being completed. Like, I have that freaking cancelled Pokemon Yellow playthrough idea from really, really long ago. Then that versus response thing I did that never got completed. Then freaking Yellow versus Leaf Green getting losing motivation to do, or losing the time to do so halfway before freaking even getting to Mount Moon. And then all the freaking looting I did to some sort of revival just to say, no, I'm not even gonna worry about that right now. I gotta do it someday, I guess. Just gotta make the time to do it. But more on all that when that actually comes to fruition, which probably won't be for a long time. So, for a quick recap, March is going to be pretty mellow, no official schedule, just going to be working on Pokemon Go vlogs and uploading them when I finish them. Gonna upload the rest of my non-commentated playthrough of Pikmin sometime in that month. Maybe import over a supercut to the main channel if I feel up to it and if people are interested. Gonna work podcasting into the mix, and if I can get enough of a backlog, maybe I'll actually be able to do it twice a month instead of once a month, even if the second time a month doesn't really include any details about current events. And any other ideas I have in the back of my mind can wait until I'm back in the swing of uploading, probably sometime in April. And like always, I'll keep you guys updated on my Twitter account of @JackitStuff. Apologies for those of you who've been trying to follow me on the website. I've been pretty bad with keeping that up to date. Thankfully, I'm pretty diligent with the Google Calendar that's on the homepage, so got at least that. If nothing else, you can at least rely on that homepage, and maybe one of these months in the future I'll get around to updating it and find some sort of system that'll allow me to keep better updating with it. But I've chewed your ear a lot longer than I thought I would, so thank you all for tuning in, and hope you enjoyed the content for the upcoming months. And really looking forward to working on a new project, even if it's not right away. Take care.